Hi darlings, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a very long time since I did any form of favourites video, and I thought that now would be a really good time, seeing as we're kind of in the middle of autumn. I've really got myself into a routine of both fashion and beauty and lifestyle, if you will. There's going to be a real mix of just basically everything that I've been using on a very regular basis in this video. I think that I'm quite guilty of throwing loads of product recommendations, loads of clothes, loads of just tips at you all the time within vlogs, within hauls, and I think it'd be really useful to let you know what I have been using really regularly. So we all have those things in our wardrobe that we reach for daily or at least weekly. That's skincare products that we really rely on, and sometimes we use them so much that we kind of forget they're almost on autopilot, so we don't talk about them. I think a lot of bloggers are guilty of this. Those moisturizers, those serums that we do use on a daily basis and actually we come to rely on, sometimes we don't give them enough airtime because we're just so used to using them. So hopefully this video is going to be a bit of an update of the products that I've been using and loving so much over the past few weeks, and these, I guess you could say, are my personal autumn beauty, fashion and lifestyle essentials. Don't know if I'm going to call this a favourites or an essentials video, but it's going to be all of the above. So I talk about fashion a lot, and there is going to be some fashion favourites within this video, but I thought I would get started with beauty. So the first product that I'm going to recommend that I've been loving using so much lately is the Cleanse and Polish Body for the body from Liz Earle. So you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. I use it every single day on my face, and I had been praying for years that they were going to bring out a body version. Obviously it's not as simple as putting it in a bigger pot and giving you a different kind of sponge to wash it off with. This has been in formulation for 5 years. I went down to Selcom on a press trip with Liz Earle, found out all about it, got to try it out before it was released, learned about the ingredients within this, and this, because of the ingredients that they've chosen, is super moisturising. Not only does it cleanse and polish the body, but it also means that you don't need to apply so much body lotion, you don't need to worry about your skin drying out so much. And when it comes to autumn, I like my beauty routine to be as low maintenance as possible. This, for me, because it also gently polishes the skin in the same way that you use the muslin cloth on your face. You use a little, it's kind of like a mitt that you put your hand in, it's got a really textured side and then a slightly softer side, very gently polishes the body, gets rid of any dead skin cells. So for me as a fake tan lover, this is amazing for maintaining my tan, making sure my skin is always in the optimum condition, if you will, for tanning. So moisturizes my skin, keeps it exfoliated but gently on a daily basis, smells amazing, and it's just very pampering to use. So this has been my first beauty love for autumn. Also, when it comes to my in-shower beauty routine, I have been really getting back into epilating lately. I worked on a campaign with Braun to talk about their Silk Appeal 5, which is this one, and I'd obviously epilated in the past and then I'd got out of the habit of it, but this campaign really kick-started my love for epilating again. This means I don't have any downtime, I don't have a couple of days a week when I'm waiting for my leg hairs to grow or I'm just forgetting to shave. So one day I'm like, oh my god, I wanted to wear a skirt and yet my legs are really hairy. I just use this every other time that I'm in the shower. Obviously it's plucking the hairs out from the root, so you do get smoothness that lasts a lot longer. I started by using it with the beginner's head with the razor in it, but now I just use it with the advanced head that just plucks the hair out, and I just find that this means that I'm able to keep on top of my hair removal routine without having to think about it too often, which again in autumn, when I just want my beauty routine to be consistent and stay on top of things, really useful. Back to Liz Earle, I wanted to give a shout out to the Skin Repair Moisturiser. I go through this like there's no tomorrow, I'm due a new one. This is their Skin Repair for normal combination skin. This I actually use all year round, but I feel like my skin just loves it so much at this time of year. It's very calming, it's quite rich, but not so rich that it sits on the skin. It nourishes my skin. I find that it gives me a really lovely healthy glow, and my skin just absolutely loves the ingredients. It's got avocado oils, natural source vitamin E, borage, eshin, I can't even pronounce half the ingredients in this. But of course Liz Earle, I really trust the ingredients that they're putting in there. They're not there for show. They're not putting in crazy pearl extract just because it sounds good. They choose their ingredients based on what is good for your skin, and my skin just loves this. I switch my serums around more than I switch my moisturizers around, and at the moment I am using and loving the Double R Abbé Royale Renew and Repair Serum from Guerlain. Firstly, it is rather spectacular. It looks like this, really beautiful bottle, and you'll notice it's got two different sides. So it's got more of a gel side and more of a cream side. One side is there to nourish the skin, give you that beautiful glow, and the other side is there to very gently peel the skin. So if you find that your skin's looking a little bit dull, perhaps there's a bit of a build-up of dead skin cells, if you want to really keep the skin fresh and clean if you are out in a polluted city, for example. This helps the skin to continually renew itself, but it's also nourishing, so you're not having to choose one or the other, and that's something that I hate having to do in the mornings. I don't want to choose whether I use an anti-wrinkle serum or a moisturizing serum. This delivers a pump with both within it. They work really well together. The Ave Royale honey in this, which Guerlain have cultivated to be really super clean and pure, just great at nourishing and giving the skin a glow. And I really do feel that my skin at the moment, with the combination of products that I'm using, Cleanse and Polish, the Liz moisturizer, and this is, I'm just really, really happy with my skin at the moment. So that is my dream skincare combination that I'm not planning on changing in the near future. I switched up my fragrance for autumn, and the one that I'm loving at the moment is the Mutiny fragrance from Maison Margiela. I absolutely love the container of this. It's a very warming fragrance, but it's still got something a little bit almost spicy, musky. It's just very kind of zingy. It definitely makes people want to know what you're wearing, but it's still an unusual scent. It's quite a warming and calming fragrance, which I love at this time of year. I think it goes really well with my cashmeres and my knitwear. So I've been spritzing this every day, and I think it's very mature and very much represents how I feel at this time of year. A couple of favourites from NARS. Firstly, their brow pencil. I forever just absolutely love the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It took me so long to find anything that I loved anywhere near as much as that, but I have finally found an alternative. This is the Brow Perfector from NARS, and I have the shade Medium Brown Warm. This for me is the absolute perfect brow product. It is a very skinny, I don't know if you can see it very clearly there, very skinny pencil, so you can get very hair-like strokes, so you can be really, really precise, and then it does have the spoolie on the other side, so you can brush the brows up and create a little bit of volume. For me, it's just the perfect way of having a natural but filled in brow look, and then I'll finish usually with my Hourglass Brow Fibre Brow Gel. Also from NARS, I've actually received very generously a lot of eyeshadow palettes over the past couple of weeks, but the one that I keep going back to is this one from NARS. It's got just these two shades in it. This is called the St. Paul Devance 1 and 2. So it's got this very wearable brown shade and then a slightly shimmering pink shade. I've just been sweeping the brown shade on my lids. You know what I'm like with my makeup. I just like to be really simple, very classic. I don't go wild with my makeup at all. And this has been my go-to for every single day. On days when I want a slightly more dramatic look, I have been adding slightly darker brown in the crease and maybe a little bit of eyeliner, but for every single day, and I love how tiny it is. It's been coming everywhere with me, and yeah, lasts a long time, really blendable, perfect combination. I have fallen back in love with my Sable Smoke lipstick from Tom Ford. This is my new one, in fact. Look how beautiful this is. I just wanted to show you before I use it how gorgeous it looks. And then of course my one which is about to run out from my handbag. I have been using this every single day. I'm wearing it right now. I feel like at this time of year I always bring out this lipstick. It's perfectly creamy and yet a really full coverage colour. I think it's such a luxurious looking colour. I think it looks like you're wearing a really high-end lipstick, and I just love how it looks in photos. I love how it looks in real life. It's not drying out of the lips at all, and the colour lasts a really long time. It looks great with a lip liner as well, but you don't need one because that colour is so strong. So big fan of this, and this is probably going to be my lipstick for life. Final beauty favourite, this is the Magic Powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I heard really good things about this, that it kept your makeup lasting a really long time. It didn't make your makeup look dry or matte, because as we know, I love to have a glow, especially this time of year, and this most certainly does everything it says on the tin. It doesn't make your makeup cakey, it doesn't cause any creasing, it doesn't look like you've got a powder on, but it stops you from getting shiny, because I do get a very, very shiny T-zone, and I use this brush, which is the Powder and Sculpt brush, which actually is personalised to my future Mrs. Irons surname. That was a really epic engagement gift from Charlotte Tilbury. This brush is really precise, so I can just do it on my nose. I usually take it under my eyes to set my under eye concealer, my chin, and my T-zone here often gets shiny. The one problem I have with this is that I have to keep a cotton pad in the lid, and I try and wedge it into the actual product, because as you can see, the product just goes absolutely everywhere. I wish it had one of those closures where you could shut it, like the Bare Minerals Original Skin, but it doesn't. So my cotton pad, and in my suitcase coming back from Monaco, you can see it's dislodged, and I just have powder everywhere. So I wish they would change the container for this, because I don't think I'll travel with it in future. I'm just going to leave it on my dressing table because it's just so annoying and I don't want to waste any of this precious powder. Okay, just one quick lifestyle favourite before I move on to fashion and accessories, and it is the Calm app. So I have been setting my alarm for 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the mornings, and especially on autumnal mornings when it does feel a little bit harder to get yourself up and moving in the mornings, I have been getting out of bed, going downstairs, making myself a cup of mint tea, and while the tea cools down, I've been using Calm to do a 10-minute meditation in the mornings, and then they've got an 8-minute morning stretch, and that for me has just become a really great way to start the day. I feel like I'm so much more energetic, I feel a lot better in my mind, I feel like I don't have that constant chatter of, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and I try to always do that in the mornings before checking my phone. So that has been a real favourite in my morning routine. If you do find yourself getting overly stressed or anxious or just not taking enough time for yourself, then try setting your alarm half an hour earlier in the mornings. I'll leave a link to the app down below. I've been very much enjoying using it. Then we're going to move on to accessories. So I wanted to give a shout out to the beautiful new Pandora Reflections bracelets. These I have been loving wearing. I think they're such a stylish and elegant update to the classic Pandora charm bracelet. These I've been wearing every single day. I only took them off this morning to go to the gym. I've also got a new bracelet from Monica Vinader. This is a new linear bracelet with the diamonds on there. You guys probably know the story of my linear bracelets. I get them when I'm hoping to reach a new YouTube milestone. So guess what I've got written on this one. And then I also have actually a pair of new earrings from Monica Vinader. These are the Fiji diamond hoop earrings. I've been looking for a pair of diamond earrings that I can wear on an everyday basis because I'm not a believer in saving things till best. I think if you've got something really lovely, you should wear it really often. And I love how the Maria Tash jewellery looks. I think it looks great when people have got loads of piercings, but they're so expensive. These, I believe, were $195, which obviously is expensive, but for a diamond piece you're going to wear every single day, I thought it was great. And I think they are so elegant and classic. They're not too huge, but they really are, can see slightly closer there, really are just a very subtle, elegant way of bringing an everyday diamond into your everyday jewellery. And then I have been loving wearing this necklace here from Astrid and Miu. I wore it most of the days during my Fashion Mumblr autumn edit, and a lot of you guys absolutely loved it when I was wearing it with jumper dresses, knitwear. It's just a very simple but very striking piece, and I've been really enjoying creating necklace clusters, really layering up my jewellery lately, and this has been my favourite layering piece when it comes to necklaces. Alright, so a couple of designer accessories, because we all know that I love to elevate my looks with some designer accessories. First of all, my Fendi sunglasses. These have got a little Fendi logo on the side, and then the plastic that they're made of also has the Fendi, what's it called, logo throughout. It kind of isn't too obvious until they catch the light. Don't know if you can see it more clearly that way around. But for me, a pair of sunglasses in autumn is an absolute essential, and these just really, I feel, elevate an outfit. During those autumnal evenings when the sun is low, I've been getting a lot of use out of these. And because they don't have a nozzle, they don't have any nodules here, you can just pop them on the head and they're not going to ruin your hairstyle. So I absolutely love these. I got them in the Net-a-Porter 15% off sale, and I'm determined to get really good price per wear out of those. And of course my Chloe test bag. This has been my favourite purchase of the whole year pretty much. I've worn this so much already. I truly feel that this adds such a gorgeous finish to all of my outfits. It's amazing how versatile it is. I sometimes wear it just with the short strap. Normally I will just hold it with this one, or it's also got the over shoulder strap as well. So if I've got a busy day, if I'm shopping or exploring, when I was in Monaco, Istanbul, and I didn't want to have anything in my hands, or if I was conscious of my safety or the safety of my bag, then I would put it crossbody, and it just meant that I could be hands-free and just be confident that nothing was going to go missing. But this, it was a real investment, but oh my goodness, I'm so happy I got this, and I have no regrets with spending all of that money. I didn't even get it on the 15% off day. I paid full whack for this, but I still have no regrets, and I'm so pleased with the colour choice as well. I love the brown one that I've seen a couple of other bloggers have got, but I'm really glad I got the grey. It's quite different from my bag collection. One more thing to mention actually before I go into my clothes favourites, which I will whiz through, is my new phone. So I got the iPhone XS Max, and the camera is great. That was my main reason for upgrading my phone, because I dropped my old one so many times and the camera was cracked. But I've been posting most of my Instagram photos as iPhone photos, which normally I would take them on either my G7X, which I'm filming on right now, or my big Canon 5D with a 50mm lens, which is beautiful. But my Instagram is mostly about capturing my outfits, and most of the time I just want to take a quick phone snap. So for that reason, the camera on this has made such a big difference, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may see that my images just look a little bit more natural, they're a little bit more achievable, if you will, and it's been great for allowing me to upload really regularly. So make sure you're following me on Instagram for lots of outfit inspo. And then when it comes to fashion, I think that if you followed the autumn edit and you saw my what's new in my wardrobe that went live on Thursday, then you'll probably know what I'm going to mention now. So I'm just going to very quickly whiz through my top few pieces from the past couple of months that I've been wearing over and over again. The first favourite has to be my ASOS cashmere. I couldn't choose between the two. These two jumpers I've literally been wearing on rotation. I find the colour so versatile. I've got the V-neck, I've got the polo neck, and a biscuit coloured cashmere jumper is an absolute wardrobe basic for autumn, and I just love how they look, and they go with so many different things, and good price as well, really easy to get hold of from ASOS. So these two have been my first fashion favourites. Of course, I'm going to mention my beautiful Reese skirt. This is my high-waisted woolen midi skirt from Reese. This is such an elegant piece. I have just absolutely loved wearing this. It works with so many different things, whether it's a roll neck, whether it's a loose blouse. I've styled this in so many different ways, and it's one of those things in your wardrobe that if you just want to look really chic and put together, this is an absolute go-to. It was £155, so again, I'm very conscious of getting my price per wear, but it is surprisingly versatile and one of those things that instantly elevates your outfit, so huge fan of this. My ASOS jumper dress, again, has been something that I've been wearing on repeat, and it is one of those things you can just grab in your wardrobe, stick it on with a pair of boots, and that is your autumn outfit just done. It's a really no brains outfit, again with a lovely necklace, looks really gorgeous. And once again, that super versatile colour that suits everybody, just looks absolutely classic. It could look really expensive depending on the accessories that you put it with. Obviously, if I wear it with my Chloe test bag, then that's me as one very happy bunny. Absolutely love styling this in a few different ways. And last but not least, my Marks & Spencer cashmere jumper has been a real favourite. I'm a huge fan of investing in classic knit pieces, as you guys know, and M&S is just so reliable. Good old trusty Marks & Spencer. I love a V-neck with a beautiful delicate necklace. This is so soft, I don't even need to wear a thermal underneath. It's not itchy on the skin in the slightest, and again, it just looks very elegant, very ladylike, and it does look so polished because it is really beautiful quality. So if you're looking for a very classic and timeless cashmere jumper, then I would definitely recommend hitting up Marks & Spencer. So that's everything that I have been absolutely loving using over the past couple of weeks and months, my autumn favourites, if you will, and everything that I've mentioned today will be linked down below, so check that out for more information. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked this kind of roundup of what I've been loving using lately, and if you haven't already, then please do hit the subscribe button. Do let me know what other kind of videos you'd like to see from me for autumn as well. Absolutely love your suggestions, and I know this has been a long one, so if you got to the end, then mention cozy knit in your comment so that I know who's got to the end of this video. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one, and have a wonderful day. Bye.